something that's gone viral, over 500 million TikTok views. Did you anticipate this level of success?
Okay. According to the statistics, this was our time. We deliberately added something specific to the game so it didn't become viral.
Is it just pure luck, or is it the physics-based landing mechanic?
In BGaming, we always were focused on players, what they are saying. We can help streamers or players to promote the game.
TikTok are becoming essential for success. You can still be successful without becoming viral.
Being able to make a game that will be viral is, of course, a cool thing. That product comes first, always. It's actually a 1-year-old title and still become even more popular with months. Anyone can try if they're not afraid.
Hello and welcome to the G3 podcast. Joining me today is BGaming CEO Marina Ostrov-Silva, who's here primarily to discuss Aviamasters, a casual game which has taken TikTok and iGaming, I think it's fair to say, by storm, isn't it, Marina? So firstly, before we dive into Aviamasters, could you just tell me a bit about what inspires you personally as, you know, a leader in the gaming industry?
Well, thank you, William, for the introduction, and thank you for having me today. And yeah, I'll get back straight to your question. I would say that relationship, kind of how you build them and what result you have as an outcome. So the industry is very fast moving. Everything is changing. So it's kind of a very challenging on its own. I like that very much as well. So it inspires me in the way that when you have challenge, there's plenty of opportunities, plenty of possibilities to address the challenge, and thus people can be very creative to their approaches. So it means that they can build the relationship with the problem, build the relationship with other people, with other teams, and then as a result can have something very beautiful and powerful.
And what would you say the key qualities are for a leader in the kind of fast-moving iGaming industry? And what does the industry require of a CEO today?
Well, I think my answer wouldn't be just about this industry. It can be applied to any other industry. But I would say that a leader should show that they are coachable. It means that they should be open for any feedback or any truth that might come up. And if they don't, it probably will be very hard for them to cope with anything, either the truth or the team or the people or the problem.
And now on to the kind of premise of our conversation, which is Aviamasters. So this is something that's gone viral, over 500 million TikTok views. And I want to go into that kind of viral nature of things and how important that is later on. But just initially, did you anticipate this level of success when the game launched? Was it just kind of another title that you expected to perform as well as the rest? Or did you know that it would go on to be something kind of bigger and better than everything else?
Well, since we are in gambling, game development process is also kind of a gambling, and I would say it's 50-50. We actually knew it was an innovative, something innovative to the industry, product-wise. But of course, you never know. And according to the statistics, you can hit one time per every 10 titles. This was our time. But yes, indeed, we deliberately added something specific to the game so it didn't become viral.
And the aviation style crash genre has been, I won't name the other games, but we all know them. It's been crowded in recent years. What do you think makes Aviamasters stand out so strongly from the competition? Is it kind of just pure luck, or is there more to it than that? Is it the physics-based landing mechanic or other factors?
Well, of course, it's other factors than landing mechanics. But yeah, first of all, it's very simple. The only thing that you need to do is land an aircraft, which is kind of make a player to understand and straightforward. Then it's, again, as you mentioned, physics-based, and kind of everything that you can see on the screen might potentially happen in real life. So you kind of have this connection again straight away. And on top of that, it creates a little tension. So you understand that you need to do, and still you anticipate that something potentially might happen. So the mixture of everything that the player can feel, so it's basically like a psychological moment. It creates like a very great feeling and the potential for the game.
Casual games, by their very nature, they, if successful, they have that initial hype. But how has BGaming kind of maintained that momentum of keeping it kind of in people's eye and in kind of public attention, and that it continues to grow week after week?
Well, in BGaming, we always were focused like on players, what they are saying. So I would say the community comes first here. So when players start like making their own content, like create clips and tutorials on the game, we are very much here to support them. We're very, like the team can actually gather together, sit and watch all that is happening, and it creates like this buzz. And yeah, we are very supportive. On top of that, we create like challenges, our unique. Promotional tool as B-Rush challenges. We always like bring this on the exhibitions and run it throughout the whole life cycle of the games. We support all of the buzz that is already created with everything else that we can help streamers or players to promote the game.
Do you think that kind of platforms like TikTok are becoming essential for success in iGaming, or is it just kind of a perk or a bonus that only some titles can capture with good luck and timing, but you can still be successful without becoming viral?
Like being able to make the title or the game that will be viral is of course a cool thing, but I think that product comes first always. And nowadays, I think there are pretty much a lot of companies that invest heavily in marketing while not having a stronger product. But I think this is the foundation. And you can invest all the money in the world with something that is not working. And actually, you will hit momentum, but it will be like a short term. While we are targeting for a long run, so that we want the game to live so we celebrated 1 year of Aviamasters this September. So it's actually a 1-year-old title and still become even more popular with every month. So I think that the product is the essence of everything, and then comes marketing, the virality, and everything else.
And with operators increasingly eager for more branded adaptations, do you see Aviamasters evolving in that direction, perhaps into a franchise or a series, similar to what we've seen with other viral games in iGaming?
Oh, absolutely. In this regards, yes. BGaming actually very well known for its branded content. We have our partnership and everything to support that. So yes, I believe that there will be a franchise about that. Probably we will add some celebrities on that, and yes, you can expect the branded content for several of our partners in the recent days.
And finally, not just with regard to Aviamasters, but BGaming as a business, what are your goals? I think we can get away with it now. We're getting towards October. This is probably going to go out in October. So if you had, I think we can just about get away with it. If you had to describe BGaming's goals for 2026, what would you say they are at this juncture?
To become global with localized products, we will be further developing our regulated part of the business, Europe and Latin America. So go global, but being localized. I would say that we will have a lot more products into a casual sort of department. So this branch probably will launch. Not probably. This branch will launch more games closer to the Aviamasters, but of course we will still keep our focus on the slots. Yeah, we will be developing further our community, our streamers community, the same as we are doing this and previous years, and we will even will be even bigger on the analytical part, so that all the titles are pretty much data driven. And of course, we will develop our publishing, since we're no longer just a game developer. We have a publishing system, and we welcome these studios to be able to publish their content with us, with our huge network.
And I know I said finally, but there was just something that came to my mind as you were speaking then. Aviamasters, just how has the success of that title changed the trajectory of the company, its game development direction, and also just its presence and its notoriety within the iGaming industry?
Well, for the company, I think it not like a huge change. It just proved our concept that the casual content has the place to be in the industry, and probably will gain even more power in the recent years. And for the industry, it's just don't be afraid to push the boundaries or try something new, because that what we did was actually very new. No one knew that this particular game, this particular mechanic on this particular color of the aircraft will like be very successful. But yeah, we tried. We were afraid, but anyway, we were not like it did not blind us, but probably even pushed further. So it should just show to the industry that anyone can try if they're not afraid.
Well, Marina, congratulations on Aviamasters' success first and foremost, and also thank you for joining the podcast.
Thank you, William.